Down the wall. All right, we are back. We are back. It has been a long time since we've recorded videos because we've had a lot going on. A lot going on. My boat, the first boat, so we got a second that isn't doing anything. Anyways, first boat, brought it to a marine shop local to my town, and I was like, I just want because I had kind of hot wired some stuff like to some of my graphs, everything, and kind of just used like speaker wire, whatever I could find, and just linked them to batteries. Didn't run them through the fuse box, nothing. So I was like, I wanted to have it professionally done, get it out of the way. I had a bunch of stuff coming up like that weekend. I was like, I won't be able to fish anyway. Knock it out. They said it was a 5-day turnaround. Tomorrow will be 7 weeks, and it's still in the shop. It didn't move for the first 4 weeks. I drive by it every day on the way to work, or my other like part of my part-time job, and it hadn't moved. I called him like three or 4 weeks in. I was like, "What's going on?" He was like, "Oh, we had to order some stuff from Fastenal. It's going to get here at the end of the week." I order stuff from Fastenal all the time. Doesn't take that long. I order stuff from China, and it doesn't come. It doesn't take that long. So that pissed me off. Didn't hear nothing. Didn't hear nothing. Call him back like week 5. Like, what's going on? We're coming up on 6 weeks, brother. And he's like, "Oh, I didn't realize it'd been that long, man. I worked on it a little bit, but I'm gonna pull it out. We'll get it to you by Friday." It's Monday. They haven't gotten it, so that sucks. They never gave me a price quote. They never. It did no communication whatsoever. If I wasn't calling them, I'd have nothing. So that's where we're at with that. Just missed most of April, all of May so far. Missed spawn, post. I missed it all. Poor judgment on my part, I guess, for thinking that anybody in the world is a functional adult, because apparently there's not. So that really started off where we've just been on pissed off. Haven't been able to fish, haven't been able to film content, nothing. So I was like filming a little bit at my parents' pond just to get some type of fishing stuff out, but only so many times I can go out there, catch 40-pound, 2-pound bass, and then just in an aluminum John boat. Like, it's whatever. So figured I'd finally get something out because we've accomplished a lot that's not technically fishing, but fishing related. So first thing on the list was I had this floating dock, which I've talked about before, maybe showing you some videos or some images, but I wanted a floating, I'm sorry, rewind. It was a boat lift that I started with. And it's basically something, I got some pictures of it. I want to pull up real quick. It was something that was on Home Depot, I think .com. Basically, it's better to show you. So it was just this. That's it. It comes with, like, it doesn't look exactly like you'll see it in the photos, but it basically is just caster wheels, like a boat winch, the aluminum or the galvanized steel brackets, and then you just buy the lumber for it, and then you put it together. It costs you like $200, $300 if you in the lumber, and then you're done. So ordered it. Obviously, it came in. You had to order 16-foot, or I had to buy 16-foot 2x10s. That doesn't fit on an 8-foot bed truck. So I mean, I was struggling on it. That thing was just a wobble. But we started putting it together. I'm doing it all myself with, I got a bad back, whatever, but started getting it together. It was coming along, and I mean, it's a pretty solidly built 2x8s, not 2x10s. I don't know why I said 2x10s. Sorry, but we're not gonna worry about that. But just little images and videos. I'll show you the videos at the end, but we're not gonna worry about the I gotta get some film footage stuff. But I mean, I was up late doing this stuff because I was trying to get it out, because this is when I had my boat, and my boat was just sitting there, like I just had it beached on our shoreline, and it was taking on water just slowly. No boat plugs, 100% waterproof, and like every couple of days I have to go out there and run the bilge pump. I just wanted it up out the water because it's just not good for the boat. Anytime it was heavily raining, there was nowhere for the water to go. I had no way to drain it. bilge pump fails on you, you're screwed. So got it together, got the wheels added on, whatever. And I might be a big, strong man, but still I can't carry this ridiculously heavy thing by myself without hurting myself. So put it on the back of the golf cart. I made a little short video about this already. You might have seen it, but we got it there. Got it in the water. Let me see if I got it finished. You don't need to see all the little vids of me moving it, trying to be Mr. Muscle Man. Put my son out there on the boat driving the old motor guide, and he could not do it with his foot, so he used his hands, which, hey, I've done it before too. So he's out there just trying to keep it afloat while I'm situating the thing. But it works. Holds the boat great. Winch the boat up. Just an inch of the boat is in the water, and I can adjust the feet on it. These feet here, you can adjust them, the depth on them. So I just need to bring it up a little bit, and it'll be completely out of the water, which is awesome. It's functional. You can see at the very back. Just the very back of it is in the water. So as soon as this happened, I'm like, okay, finally got all this functional and working. Let's not use the boat and take it to a marine shop. Don't ask. I don't know why what my brain was thinking when I decided this, but that was just not the move. So again, it's currently just sitting in a marine boat yard. I'm going to call him again tomorrow and just like chew him out again. Like, dude, what's going on? So whatever. I'm also going to start wearing my hat like this. Remember how, all right, so I know I'm getting sidetracked, but you know how old people wear their like fishing hats like this? Huh? It's so much more comfortable. You still get the shade. Your head can breathe. It's not putting all this pressure on your forehead. Like I've got a little. My hair looks great, but I got a little thin area right here. All right, a little self-conscious about it. Let's not talk about it. But anyways, it takes the hat from like messing that up. Maybe thinning it even more. You might look stupid, but let's just bring it back. There's so many little broccoli-haired turd bags walking around. Let's bring back this. So much more comfortable. Anyways, I digress. So we got that installed. All right, we're not going to worry about these. Matter of fact, I got a funny video to show you. Never mind, I'll show you later. So we got that installed. Boat gets brought to the marine shop. I thought that it was going to be a week, maybe 2-week turnaround. So I found people that build floating docks out of Georgia. And they're like, hey, man, we can build it, deliver it, install it for, it was like $5,500 or $6,000, something like that, depending on the sizes. I got a 12 by 16 floating dock with a 16-foot gangway, 4 by 16-foot gangway for like $6,000. It was $6,000, 65. I can't remember the exact price, but I thought it was pretty daggum good, considering it's probably $1,000 or $2,000 in lumber, labor, delivery, install, all that stuff. He said, only thing I need you to do is bring it from a boat ramp to your house, because we got to offload off the trailer on a boat ramp, and I don't have a boat ramp in my yard, obviously. So I was like, no problem. I got a boat. Boat's not in my house. This was like, he told me he'd have it delivered like 3 weeks after I anticipated having the boat back. He calls me like a week before, and he's like, hey, man, we're already done. You mind if I bring it early? I'm like, yeah, I hope my boat's done by then, but yeah, sure. I was like, if anything, I can just use the kayak. LOL. Guess what I had to use? He shows up. I'm calling the boat shop. They don't answer. Then their voicemail's not set up. I'm like, I got to get my boat. I pull into the boat shop, and I'm like, they're like, we haven't even, I'm like, dude, I'm just going to take the battery, thinking that like, I just need a battery for my trolling motor that I have on my kayak. I have a kayak with a trolling motor, thinking that it'll be enough. Because I was like, it was early on in the boat process. I wasn't quite pissed off with him yet. So I was like, just the boat. They come. It is the windiest day ever. Hurricane gust. hurricane force gales. And my little kayak, I had to meet them at the boat ramp, tell them, hey, I'm going to go get the kayak. Had to paddle / by the way, the battery wasn't charged like fully. So I was trying to I didn't know how much charge it had on it. It's a lithium battery, but I'm like half paddling, half using the trolling motor to get back because it's a mile from the boat ramp to my house. Luckily, the wind was at my back at this point. Luckily is not the word because I wish it would have been at my back the other way, obviously. But I get to the boat ramp, and they're like, dude, there's no way. Again, I posted a video about this. If you've seen it, you've seen it. But let me just give you an idea of what was going on. The guy took this video. Hold on. This is me. You can see the wind. And this is the dock. Like they had the gangway stacked on top of it. I wasn't moving. It was so the wind. It was just awful. So it takes me 2.5, 3 hours to paddle. I mean, sometimes the wind was going so hard that I wasn't moving. I had the trolling motor maxed out. I was paddling as fast as I could, and I was not moving. It was like being chained to the ground. And then I got to the bridge that's about halfway between my house and the boat ramp, and then it wouldn't fit under the bridge. It was like an inch too tall. Thankfully, it wasn't any more than that. So I had to wedge it under there and walk it with my feet. Again, there's the videos out there, but it was a challenging game. If I wasn't as hard headed and dumb as I am as a human being, most people were just like, yeah, screw this. I'm just gonna figure out another way to get home. It was hot. Anyways, they got it, man. They installed it. They had to wait on me. I feel bad for you. They had to sit in my yard for 2.5 hours just waiting on me. But they got it installed. This was right when they installed it. That's my, you can't see it. I forgot to pull it up, but that's my son there. Well, let's block out his face. Well, I don't look. But it's a great little dock, man. I'm really happy with the purchase. If anybody wants the name of it, I'll tag him in the video below, but the company. But I'm really proud of what the product was. So we stained it. I got some Australian timber oil. I wanted to keep it a light color, so we did it. We stained it. I mean, just again, bad back, but I was out there just going. But caught some fish on it already. I'm really happy with again the purchase, but it's been a heck of a little adventure with this thing. I'll show you some more vids of it later. I'll put it together, but a lot of this stuff is kind of goes along with the other. We had to disassemble the old dock. It was a nightmare. I'll do a video montage at the end of this, or I'll splice some stuff in or whatever within it. But we had to tear out the old dock. Well, leg just punched through these holes. That's nice. Did a kind of a video on that. I was using my lawnmower because I got my truck stuck. My yard is so wet, and then it was just one thing after another. We had some questionable individuals removing some of the old dock after I'd already tore it up. They tore up my yard getting stuck. Then I got stuck pulling them out, and then their brother came and pulled me out, and he got stuck, and I had to pull him out. It was a whole thing. My yard looks like a freaking dirt bike track right now. But we got that dock installed, so we've been really enjoying that. But we can't fish in the freaking lake because it's still at the freaking marina. We've been using the kayak. We just been fishing from the dock.
Oh, there we go. Figured it out.
And then I blew my back out like 2 weeks ago. I got a bad back. It happens about every 6 months to a year. I blew it out. Bad. Couldn't walk. Had to take off from work. Haven't been able to do anything. I mean, it was so bad that like I was walking sideways. Let me show you this photo. Like you can't really tell from this as that well, but I mean, my whole spine was crooked because the muscles were so tense. I was walking. That's not me like doing that. That's just I was trying to stand up straight. So I went to the chiropractor. He's like, the nerve's not pinched anymore, the disc isn't pinched anymore, but all the muscles are tight from where it was trying to protect you. So he did this cupping. I got photos of like my back after they cupped it. It's just a bunch of big ass like bruises, like circular bruises, and he cupped it and like moved them around. And then he did the metal blading where they like massage the fascia and stuff like that. And you want to talk about something that freaking hurt? Oh my god, that shit hurt. It was awful. But I'm still bruised. Matter of fact, I took this video like 20 minutes ago. And I'm not gonna show you my butt crack, but you can almost see it. But I'm still bruised up. So it did not feel good, but it loosened up the muscles. I'm finally walking straight again, and I'm kind of semi-functional. My back is still cracked up. So what do you do when you have a bad back? You decide to build another dock yourself because you can't fish, and you already have 1,000 projects. Let's add another to the list. So, backstory: I had a bunch of trees cut down, old cedar trees that were at the water. It was basically blocking the whole yard from getting any sunlight. You couldn't, even if I would have put that dock out there, I never would have gotten any sun because these trees were just blocking it all the time. You could only get sun from like 8 a.m. to like 11 a.m. and then it was just shaded. So I had to cut them down. It sucks because they were nice old like mature trees, but I'm here to enjoy my lake. I'm not here to enjoy looking at trees. So I had them cut down. The problem is there's just 4 ugly giant stumps at my water line now. So what did I do? I said, I'll just put a little fishing platform right there. Lumber for it was only like, I priced it out, with using like 2x10s, 2x6s, like, decent wood screws and everything. It was only like $150, $200. So I was like, screw it, whatever. Give me something to do for a day. And it'll be nice to kind of have like 2 platforms, like one with the girls are tanning and the guys can still fish and not be around each other, or vice versa. So we did that yesterday, and my back is hurt again. I'm not quite as bad as I was before, but it still hurts pretty bad. Let's see if I can find pictures of it. So yeah, this was the amount of wood I had to get. It really wasn't that much. 2x10s, 2x6s, and some decking board, and some screws. And that was really all you needed, as long as you got everything else. But I'll show you some goofy pictures. She was taking some pictures of me, like putting it together yesterday. But I mean, I was not happy. They were just watching me work. You ever had a female watch you work while you just slave away and they're just like not doing anything? That's what was happening. I didn't use a single tape measure during this entire event, by the way. Didn't need it. I'm that good. I know that this is not going to last forever because one of these stumps are eventually just going to die. And 2, as long as it's level, I didn't care if it was like a perfect shape. It literally is like the shape of a coffin. It's not even a real shape, but I'll show you the shape of it if I kept the photo of it. Apparently I didn't. Okay, well there's a photo of it somewhere, but you can kind of see it here. But it's just like a weird kind of half house weird shape. But you can even see down there like it's not perfectly square because this is stump. I like cut into the stumps here with a chainsaw. I just whatever. But it's rock solid. It ain't going nowhere. I was walking all over it, bouncing on it, jumping on it. I'm 220 pounds, so it's fine. I'm going to stain it. It'll last probably 10, 15 years. It'll start falling apart. If it does, it was $200. Like, we'll get our money's worth out of it. So that's where we're at. And then again, I'll put some videos up in between and at the end. But it has been a crazy last couple of weeks. It sucks starting a fishing channel and then like a month in not being able to fish. Hey, it's a fishing channel. It's not a watch me build a dock channel. Okay, I understand that. And it's frustrating. I know. It's frustrating for me because I want to put out content because I want to become rich and famous. Huh? Look at this face. We can be rich. We can be famous. I'd rather be rich than famous, but hey, whatever. Side note. Look what I found in an old attic. I'm a home inspector. I have my own business. So when I talk about other businesses not being good at communication and taking 7 weeks to do something that they said was going to take 5 days, I understand how to run a business because I run one. I don't suck at communication. I'm not the best home inspector in the world, but I'm good at communication. I'm good at verbalizing things. I'm good at sticking to a schedule. That's all you got to do. It's not complicated. Just be better. Anyways, I was in an attic a couple weeks ago. House was vacant, had been cleaned out. And I reached out to the people. I was like, hey, can I? They're like, dude, whatever. We already taken everything out of it. It happens every once in a while. I've gotten like tape measures, hammers, screwdrivers, like all these like little weird knickknacks that people just leave behind. I get them all the time. But check this out. I mean, these are brand spank. I say brand new, but they're 50, 60 years old. Look at that, dude. Still has the tag on it for the line. You got some Wright and McGill spinning line. Type 5L. Softer, stronger, smoother, faster. I mean, the thing's never been used. Never been used. Look at that, man. And the rod is mint. It's, hey, moderate action. This thing is like a bullwhip. But dude, I'm telling you, this thing is sweet and it works. It's a little tight, but I mean, it hasn't been greased or anything. And again, 60 plus years. It's a stream and lake for Wright and McGill. So maybe like a precursor to Field. I don't know. It's from Denver, Colorado. Pretty dope little push button. And then this little guy right here on like a 5.5 foot rod. I mean, you could use this today. This is a good old river catfishing rod right here, or reel at least. The rod, definitely not. Again, a little flimsy. Look how tiny the eyelets are. That's the first one off, and the last one's the exact same size. Like just a funky rod, but like this is nice, man. And again, mint condition. I know I mean, I'm not trying to sell them or make money on them. I just think that they're cool. I'll probably put them up here, mount them, just as like a little. It just looks cool. And you know they're built well, so. All right, that's it. I just figured I'd ramble. I know this has been a long video. I did not want it to take this long, but I had a lot of stuff to cover because this has been a very long time. And sometimes you gotta get it out, okay? So hopefully you guys have enjoyed my adventures. My back still hurts, and hopefully we'll be fishing again in a couple weeks. Oh, and I got a new boat. I forgot to tell you guys about it. I think I got a photo of it. I don't want to put too much out there because this is going to be a whole nother like series. Because what I used to do, and again, I know I'm rambling, but back when I lived in Florida and I was in the military, I used to flip old two-stroke Sea-Doos, jet skis. Would get them for like 100, $200. As long as the engine wasn't locked up. Two-strokes are pretty simple. Carburetor, crank, oil bath, whatever. But the simple stuff is you got your air intake, your carburetor, your crank, your two pistons, your header, your exhaust, battery, ECU, gas. That's it. It's a pretty simple thing. You get your rotary bath, and you get your. I get all that. You delete your oil injection. You premix it. It's most of the time it needs a battery. It needs the carbs cleaned, and maybe a little something on the pistons. Other than that, if it's anything more than that, usually you just part it out. But I used to love doing that. You take care of the cosmetics. You put down some HydroTurf. You reupholster the seat. You hit the paint with a gel coat with little Meguiar's. You heat gun the plastic on it, and it looks brand new. If anything, you just sell the trailer for $200 and you've made your money back. So I used to do that all the time. Loved it. Didn't do it for the money. Did it for like something to do. Kind of want to get back into that. So A guy I know had a Stratos, which again, Stratus, however you pronounce it. That's one of my favorite bass boats. Like that style, that brand, Stratus. And this one is a 285 Pro XL, which is like their second best hull they ever made. He has a 150 fast track on it, Johnson. Fast strike, sorry, not fast track. He said like it's just not holding oil in the lower. I was like, dude, not that big of a deal. He's like, it cranks up, runs like a top. Went over there, crunk it up, ran like a top. It needs carpet. It has like a little bit of flooring work that it needs done to it. The seats have already been reupholstered. Again, let me show you a picture of it, but that's not bad. I'm not gonna tell you what I paid for it, but I got it for a really, really good deal. You're talking. There's a lot of money to be made with this. I still haven't decided if I want to sell it. I love a Stratus bass boat. I don't need one because I don't fish in bass tournaments, but man, it just makes me want to. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a good looking boat. It's in great shape as far as just everything around it. Again, everything works on it still. All the electronics work on it still. It's got a little motor guide on there. Like, this isn't bad, brother. So that'll be another series, and I'm gonna do the work on this one because God forbid, for a simple rewire, I didn't even want a rewire. I was like, hey man, I just want some wiring cleaned up on it. Would have took me an afternoon by myself to do it just what I wanted to do with it, but my back always freaking hurts. And I was like, I just want to be lazy for once. Here, do it. I'll pay you a couple $100. I don't even know how much it's gonna cost me. God never even gave me a price quote. Big mistake. Anyways, lesson learned: don't be lazy to do stuff yourself. So this one's gonna be my little baby for a couple weeks, couple months, however long it takes me to get it out. I'm gonna take my time with it, and either somebody's gonna be really happy with a sparkling redone Stratus 285 Pro XL, or maybe I'll be happy with one. I don't know. We'll see. So, because I love my aluminum boat with my little 50 Mariner on there. It's hard to beat aluminum. Fiberglass is heavy. It gets dinged up. Anyways, we'll figure it out. All right. Enough of me talking. Good catching up with everybody. Y'all have a good one. Peace.